Welcome to Ask Clint. This is our first episode, so we'll just see how much trouble I can get into. And since this is on our newsletter, that means I can't get in trouble with face fornication or those other people. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna roll at it. Question from Noah. Noah's been with me before in class, and he's a polymer kid, and he grew up with a light on the gun. And so he kind of had a light on the gun. He's trying to broaden his base of knowledge, which would be appropriate because I always ask him when they were here at school to be students of weapons craft. So he was kind of wondering. His commentary was, I've given up the pistol mounted light and a handheld light in my pocket. It feels like I've given up a valuable tool. Okay, well, here's the thought. Since you already like polymer, you should practice learning stuff that you want. This is my answer, by the way. Go ahead and carry your polymer gun with your light on it. You like it, dude. But I know that you can't take a gun out of the holster with the light on it and clear your house every time you come home after dark. So why don't you carry a handheld light? If you're going to carry one, you might as well carry two. So you got your weapons mounted light in case you really don't like something. The door's kicked open, there's a blood trail leading in or out of your house. I'd get the gun out with the light. If you just saw something like, what the hell is that? And it turns out to be your neighbor walking the dog, and then you don't shine a gun at them and make people excited. So carry the gun with the light, then carry a handheld light, and practice all of them. And I think you said that you grew up in the polymer age, so that you're still got to be a whole lot younger than me. So you have lots of time to practice. You have the rest of your life. So that's what I do. Carry the weapons mounted light, carry handheld lights as an addendum to what you're doing, and continue to practice with your 1911 and revolvers. That would be my answer. Noah. This one's cool. One of my favorite ones. Okay, this is from Chase Kelly in King George, Virginia. He was really lucky, got an M1 Garand from CMP. All of you should look into that if you don't have one. He's asking about like how he should train with the Garand, but he mentions he has an M14/M1A. It's kind of the same thing, so I would train the same way. The only difference is you have to load the Garand from the top, and you have to have a lot of M-block loaders. The redeeming value of M-block loaders is you don't have magazines to lose. Okay, and the ammunition and the M-block loaders are smaller. As far as actual training, the ammunition capacity is small enough that you'll get a lot of practice reloading the Garand, so that would be my emphasis. Garands, even though they hold 8 rounds, we have shotguns that hold 8 rounds. Hell, you have revolvers that hold 8 rounds now. So the ammunition is going to go away what you and I would call reasonably fast compared to your M14 or your AR-15. I would just practice the loading things. Dial dope, know what's going on. Get the gun set up. It's rock solid. You already know if you shoot a 30-06 inside the house, it's going to be exciting. But it sounds like you got a good rifle. I would hang on to it. Here's a caveat to that. Get a military loop sling and learn how to use a loop sling if you don't already know, because this is an excellent platform along with like your M14. The AR is not so good for using loop slings, but that way you get another skill set too as you go along. So that would be my answer to that. And sounds like a good rifle. I'd hang on to it, dude. Sounds good. The page of glory. To the next question. Okay. My wife and I, this is John. Okay, John. My wife and I have Colt sporting rifles, bump of the night thing, low flash, good effect on target, when loading, you got it. Okay, so limiting over penetration, no children, next house. Okay, so here's what I think. ARs, good choice, good platform, no problem. Take your ammunition selection, try to find an opportunity to where you can shoot like at dusk or in the dark, okay? Probably tough to shoot inside your house without dicking something up, okay? But that's gonna give you an idea about what the muzzle signature is, and you both can shoot at the same time. Just set your phone to the side, turn it on record, and then that way you'll see what the flashes are. So you kind of get an idea of what's going on with that. Your Hornady ammunition sounds good. You already know the big money with that. I would, on the VMAX, I would check them and maybe create a medium, like sheetrock and wood and stuff like you have in your house, and then at the range shoot it and then see what it does like inside your house. You probably won't go through as many walls as you think it will, but it's going to go through some walls. And then the opposite end of the goofy spectrum is SS109 green tips. Don't want to put those in. So this stuff is pretty good. And like I said, you need to shoot the mediums and see what's going on there. Your Wilson combat rifle choice, awesome. You can't go wrong with that. Velocity, you say 2700. I don't know. I don't care. He won't care either. he won't know whether they got hit at 2,300 feet per second or 2,700 feet per second. I don't think that was part of the question, but you brought that up specifically, so I brought it up, okay? Nearest neighbor's 25 yards away, and I would still be guarded. You mentioned a brick home, but they never hit the home. Stray bullets are like tornadoes in trailer parks. They always find a window or something. They won't hit the brick where it would break up and you'd be lucky. So you got to think about your field of fires. Go like, actually, if I was here, worst case scenario, and shot down the hallway, then carry it outside. In other words, think three-dimensionally. Don't just think, I hit this, where it came out, it went through the wall, where's it gonna go? And just walk around outside. And you know, you don't have to terrorize everyone, but I would just like walk around and go, if the bullet came out here. The one consistent thing I know about small arms fire is that it's inconsistent. So you could fire 3 rounds right down your hallway, hit the same wall, and every one of them are gonna probably do something relatively different. So good choice on rifles, good choice on ammo, and it's a good question. You know, it's a good thought. I think I would just, you know, consider in, where's the bullet going in? Out, where's it gonna come out? Ouch, what the hell's it gonna hit on the other side? So that would give you an idea. The next one is Ralph Snyder from Springfield, Ohio. Woo, Buckeye. Okay, Buckeye, here's the drill. You go zeroing in my new red dot. Awesome. You didn't say what kind, okay? I put the red dot in the center of the screen. It's already in the center, but I get it, okay? I put it on the bullseye, got it. Fire 5 rounds, groups off, got it, no problem. And then you wanna know about like, when I adjusted it, the bullet moved, but the dot's still centered in the screen. The red dot has not moved on the mount. That's a good thing. Historically, in the old days, we used to crank shit and you have a crosswire that would be up here in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. So I have absolutely no idea what magic they created. This is above my pay grade from a mechanical standpoint. You may call some really high-end technical outfit like Leupold. Call and ask for the custom shop at Leupold and go, hey dude, when I do this on my scope, and probably it'd be better if you had a Leupold dot, but what do I know? Aim point, there's a good one. If you got an aim point, get an aim point, call and go like, when I move it, there's magic inside there. I don't know, man. Sorry, okay, I got it. It's something that I would call an upgraded mechanical device that's smarter than me. I just put it in, it works. All you gotta know is that it works and you're happy. And then after that, if you want to turn it into rocket science, that's cool. I think I'd put all that, without being a smartass, energy into shooting really good instead of worrying about why there was magic in the scope. And if it's battery powered, get a spare battery, put it in your rifle, and make sure you have a set of iron backup sights on whatever this magic thing is in case whatever's going on in there, whatever gremlins are dialing the dials, they all, okay, then you want to be able to have a set of iron sights on it. And yeah, awesome. I think it's a good question.